Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to my channel. And right now we have another candidate from Greens Party, because we have already interviewed one guy from Helsinki region uh, for the parliamentary candidate, and now we have another candidate for the parliament elections that are happening in Finland. And tomorrow is the vote day. And now we have a Peppi with us. So if you can introduce yourself and why you choose to come into the politics.
So I'm Peepi Seppälä. I'm a city councilor in Espoo, and also deputy in the regional about the healthcare. For me, my main themes are about energy politics and mental health, and also protection of the nature. So those are my main themes. I study energy technologies in Aalto University, and through my studies I figured out that I was trying to save the world and try to reduce the carbon emissions, but when I was doing my studies I realized we don't really have a technical problem, because we have the technologies already, but we don't really use them efficiently. So that's why I decided to go to politics, to make the government make it mandatory for the companies to use those technologies that we already have, and this way we can also make some new produce for the Finland to sell, because of the green transition from the fossil fuels to the renewables, and I can see Finland can play a very big role in this transition.
Okay. So since you said you also city councilor of Espoo right now, okay. So main issues you say in the Espoo related to the environment, and what are the steps which you or your party took for that?
I think in Espoo, one big thing is we are building quite a lot. So that's like how we balance the nature, like how we can keep as much nature as we can, but also build home for people, because the rents are quite high in Espoo. So we need more buildings where people live, so that rent stays in reasonable level. So that is one big balancing issue. Another is like how we in Espoo, we have quite good program about the heating system and how we can make that carbon neutral. But the transportation is something that's quite a big problem that we haven't really getting good solutions, and how we can reduce the cars uses, and that we need better public transport. That's like one big thing, but also better roads for the bicycles.
Okay.
And the
So you also mentioned about the mental health, that you're also in charge of that?
Yeah, I'm in the hyvinvointialue. So that's like we're just deciding about the healthcare politics at the moment. This new system that we get in Finland like last year. So I'm in that, and also one of my themes is about mental health, because I see at the moment like a lot of young people, they are really struggling at the moment because of the corona, because of this war, because of the climate crisis, and it's really we can see that's a lot of the problems.
Yeah. This is what I was going to ask about, but you already mentioned that because of climate, it's also happening like mental issues. Okay. So how you see or analyze the role of immigrants into the politics of Espoo, or overall in the society of Finland, and especially in Espoo?
I think in Finland we cannot survive without immigrants, because the population is decreasing. So if we want to keep up this sustain the system, we have to get more people outside of Finland. And I think in that, I study in Aalto, a lot of foreign people studying there. But at the moment, if you graduate from Aalto University, you have like half a year to stay in Finland. And Finnish Greens have proposed that if you graduate a degree in Finland, then you can have longer permission to stay, and you could even get a full permit if you have graduated here. Because I think that would be better if people have actually studied here. I don't see why we are kicking them out. I think that's really stupid.
Your number is 225. Okay. Thank you so much. Do you have any special message for the immigrant community living in Uusimaa region?
I think it's very important that Finland is welcoming, and that we find solutions for the systemic racism in all levels, and how we can get people to have more jobs, and how we can get out of discrimination that is happening at the job markets at the moment, especially in our higher education of immigrants. So we can get that happening, and also the schooling system should be better and supporting people to study upper levels, and not only pushing them to be in healthcare system that they're doing at the moment.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It was so nice of you talking to us.